No, I just want the editor. There we go. All right, it's me, Traben. Hello, Internet. We said 11:59, and so we're gonna start at 11:59.
Over here.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
It's not like to get both of us in the shot. It's really hard, and we're working with like limited stuff. Also, like, let's make ourselves beautiful,
Blinding.
Brighter. You can actually see things.
I'll be right back.
Okay. I will introduce myself, and I'll introduce yourself.
Yeah, introduce myself.
And then we will talk about what we're doing today. So, hello, my name is Traben. I am the host of Traben's Tomes, a booktube channel here on YouTube. Mostly, I do like weekly check-ins. I've done some shorts recently, reviews, things like that. I read a lot of books, like an absurd amount of books. So far this year, I've read close to 80 at the moment. Yeah, so that's going good. It's been a good year. And this last week, I read a couple of things that I'm going to post soon. My wife is here, and her YouTube channel is Amanda Should Be Reading, which is another YouTube channel. She talks about a wide variety of things as well. She's getting ready to start her manga tournament, which is one of the things I did when I was first starting as well. But she has completely different titles. Looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. But enough about that, because we're not here to talk about anything book related. Although, I mean, strictly speaking,
kind of book related.
I mean, strictly speaking, we can talk about books. If you want to like drop in the comments what you're reading, we'd be more than happy to talk to you about it. But
turns out we both really like reading.
Yeah, but today is sorry, I'm arranging books. So today is a board game day. So we're doing a board game that is centered around books as well. And today we're playing Athenium Mystic Library. So the purpose of this game, or the plot of this game, is that we are apprentice magicians left alone in the library to study, and we're being allowed access to the books.
The magic exam is tomorrow.
Oh no, we haven't studied like every student ever. So I'm a teacher, by the way. But we've been allowed to go into the library and do some last minute studying, but in exchange we've got to clean up the books. So mechanically how this works is a number of rounds of drafting. If you're new to like board gaming, drafting is where you get a hand of cards, you pick a card, and then you reveal that card, you get the action, and then oftentimes there's an associated action, things like that. In the case of this game, we'll be drafting these cards in the first round and the second round, and then that's going to be the game. So it's fairly short. It's only about 10 turns long. What are you looking at?
I'm trying to see where my bookshelf is so that it's on camera good.
Like it has the whole. Okay, yeah, you're like toward the edge.
Yeah, so I'm trying to make it pretty.
So the cards we're drafting today look like this. Now normally in a game you get the bottom information, you get the bottom items, and then your opponent on one side gets this, and your opponent on the other side gets this. We're playing two players, so we get the bottom.
We are the right and the left.
We are the right and the left. So we're going to get this, and our opponent's going to get this. And then there's a whole thing about passing clockwise for one round and counterclockwise for another that we have to.
We don't have to worry about.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about it. We're passing to one person. So it's going to give us books or wands or the ability to reach into this bag and get cool new stuff.
It's all about the points.
It's all about the points. Also, we can expand ourselves. So, yeah. So we are using these cards to amass books. These are all of our books here. Here are all of our different colors. And each of these books has its own little title, some of which are very clever, but they're essentially meaningless. I'm the green player, so I want the green books. And you're the purple player, so you want the purple books.
Which only really matters for a bit of endgame scoring. It's not...
So during the game, we're going to have 4 cards out here. And this is going to shift after every turn.
And these are our objectives we're trying to meet.
Yeah. So these are the immediate objectives. And then the long-term objectives are like filling in a shelf, putting candles on top of your bookshelves, putting the colors that you want together, and a couple of other different things. If you have wands left over, etc. Wands are one of our currencies, so like in order to do the actions over here to get these points, we've got to spend our wand, and it doesn't come back until it rotates off. Not even when it rotates off.
It comes back through some other means.
Yeah. Through spiders or through cards. So, I mean, that's the gist of it. That was a horrible explanation. But, yeah.
We'll talk through it as we go.
Yeah. We're stacking books, and we are having fun. Feel free to chat with us to let us know in the chat if you've played board games, you played this one before. What are you reading right now? Like I said, we're happy to chat. This is going to be a pretty chill stream because usually we're doing sprints for 2 hours. This game is not going to last nearly that long.
We could probably play 2 of this game easy and still have time for book balancing.
Yeah. So when/if we finish, we will be doing another game called By the Book. We might need some time in between to set up because that's going to require a different camera setup, I feel. Bird's eye view on the balance game.
It would be more like this camera.
Yes. So
this camera wouldn't do much because
but we'll get to that when we get to it. Right now, let's do this game and let's get started.
Okay.
So I just need to keep an eye on the chat every now and then, make sure that we're good. Let me sign in actually.
So we're not going to go through all the rules of the game beforehand so that we can just get straight to playing. But we will kind of try to talk through what we're doing a little bit as we go, just so you can kind of get a feel for the game and how it works. It is not, if you've played drafting games before, it's very similar to a lot of other games in terms of like you get cards, you get stuff, and then you do stuff with your stuff. I'm going to get our hands ready.
Yeah, all right, cool. So we're going to get 6 cards. Of those, we're going to draft 5. So one's going to be nothing. But...
Cast into the ether.
Oh, okay. I'm already looking at this and trying to figure out.
These are rough ones to start with.
Some of them are a lot.
These are a lot. We didn't get any of the low value objectives to start with. So these are a lot. This one we only have this turn to complete, so almost certainly we won't be completing this one. So we're mostly looking at things down here to see like, okay, can we do that? This objective has the added restriction that it has to be in this shelf, so this big square shelf on our boards. The rest could be anywhere, but they have to be within one single shelf, so you can't, say, get this one by building in 2 separate compartments. It has to be in one of the compartments that has 2 levels of books possible. Ooh, what do I want? So in all drafting games, there is a sense of what do you want, and also what do you want your opponent to not have.
Man, none of these choices really feel good. None of these choices feel good, Amanda.
Okay, we'll do this and see what we get with it.
You know what? Oh, I don't want to give you that much power.
I have the power!
That's also too much. We'll do this, fine. Okay.
Alright, so we each picked our cards, and now we'll reveal them together.
Alright, so we get what's on the bottom.
So we'll each take what we get.
Get a green, and I get to reach into the bag.
The bag. Oh, I gave you a lot of stuff. I didn't look at that.
Yeah, you gave me a lot. I got 2 black books out of the bag.
Alright, I'm taking the black and the pink that I get from you. And you get a black, a pink, and a blue from me. I should not have given you that much power.
Oh, black, pink, and a blue?
And a blue.
Okay.
I should not have given you that many things.
Yeah, I have an idea of what I want to go about starting this up.
So in each of our compartments, there's a spider. The placement of the spider is not super important right now. Other than that, he stays within his compartment. You can kind of just shuffle him around.
That's really irritating. That's fine though. Oh, hold on. No, I can't. I can't. If I do this, then maybe.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. All right. So these get discarded.
All right, and so now would be the time where if either of us were able to claim, we could claim an objective. I'm not going to claim an objective, are you?
No.
Obviously. So then we do our cleanup phase where we slide these down.
Slide them down, and we get a new one.
Add a new one.
All right, here's your cards.
Here's yours.
Nice. All right.
What do I need? Okay.
Oh, goodness. That's not... No, come on. Gotta start thinking about other stuff. This is not working out for me. Alright. I'll just do this, I guess.
So I get a blue and a black.
I get a pink and sifting through the bag.
And then I get a blue and a purple from you.
Come on, shuffle. I'm not gonna shuffle. Okay.
And then you get an any color book and a green book from me.
Okay. A green book?
Green book. And one of any color.
I mean, okay. Let me see what I got going on.
So, for the sake of the game, I prioritized getting a card that gave me a blue book because I almost had this construction done. And so I wanted to get a blue book so I'd be able to claim this objective before it leaves this turn. Now I just have 3 other books there to figure out what to do with.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I didn't get there. It's very frustrating.
Interesting. There are rules about how you place books on the bookshelf. For example, you can't put a book in the middle of the shelf. It has to be supported either by a wall or by another book, like here. And then you can't just put one like on the top of the shelf. Obviously, it would fall. So you can only put a book above another book if it has that same support. And again, you can't put a book here because it doesn't have support to the side. It would fall. So...
cash that in.
Oh, already? Wow.
Well, it was like 2 things. I'm gonna get another thing from here. Not that it matters anymore.
So he filled up his bottom compartment, so he was able to banish the spider. And when you banish the spider, you get one of the 4 benefits here of your choice. So he chose to rifle through the bag again.
I'm gonna take all of these off, and now I can rearrange everything.
Oh, you gotta rearrange?
Yeah. Take all of that off. I don't have a purple. I don't have any purple.
You had a free color from me. What did you take?
Green.
Well, you haven't put anything on, so you could take a purple.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm helping you. Oh, whoops.
Okay.
Glad I noticed that.
So I'll just do this to try to almost fill this up, because I could get something better later. Okay. Is that alright? Is that fine? That's fine. Okay. Use that. Alright. I'm done. I don't claim anything.
I'm claiming this one for 6 points.
Mm-hmm.
Right here.
Yep.
No shelf restriction.
No shelf restriction. That's the one you need to watch out
That's
for.
what I need to watch out for. That's what got me really bad earlier.
Yeah.
So you're not claiming anything?
Nope.
All right, so this goes into the supply. And these scoot down.
Get another one.
What do we get now? Ooh, lots of greens.
Green, black, green, pink, green. Has to be in this compartment right here.
The one that has exactly 5 slots.
Yep.
Yikes. Okay.
All right. Oh, we haven't exchanged yet. There we go. All right.
What do I need?
All right, we'll do this because that's what I need.
Don't like that at all, but I get a pink and a green.
Get a green and a blue.
And then I get a blue, a purple, and a black from you.
What do I get from you?
2 points and a purple.
A purple?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I dropped my book.
Do you see it?
I'm a terrible person. Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
I'm a terrible librarian.
Okay, so I got lucky because I was hoping for a blue book so I could finish this one off, but I didn't have one that would give me a pink and a blue. So I took this one that gave me a pink and hoped I got a blue, or that I would get a blue next turn. But this is nice because this means I can go ahead and get this done this turn. And now I just need to figure out what to do with the rest of these things. Now, one thing I should be taking into account that I haven't been, but will probably do later, is that you get points for a certain color of book. We're each going for different colors. Traven is going for green and I am going for purple, but you only get points for ones that are touching other books of the same color. So I currently have 2 purples in my bookshelf, but they're not touching. So therefore they wouldn't score at the end of the game as end of game scoring. So I need to kind of watch that because there are ways to remove your books and rearrange them, but at the moment those are not going, neither one of those is going to give me any points because they're both touching other books that are not purple.
Green. I cleared off a bookshelf and got a spider, so I'm taking a green.
Okay. I could clear off a bookshelf and get a spider. Or not.
Stop wailing. Start haunting. A self-help book for ghosts.
I think I'll do that. And then with this one, what do I want to do with this one? This is so different from the way I played the last game.
We had a completely different start, though.
We had ones, and you'll see them eventually, where it's just any color book in certain positions. So it was just like, get the books on the shelves. Whereas this one, we have a lot more. It needs to look exactly like this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it matters where I put this at the moment. So I'm going to put it here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
I'm claiming this.
I'm claiming that. You can claim, like, these are friendly.
Yeah, you're not limited by what the other person claims.
It's frustrating because you were able to get the other one, so...
Okay, so now we clean up. This goes away. That's a 10. That's the first 10-pointer I've seen.
Mm-hmm. Well, it was really ridiculous.
It was really ridiculous.
Right,
because
so
again, for this one, you have to have books here. You can't just build this. You also require 3 books in the middle here of any color, but you would have to have those. So that's a lot to ask this early in the game.
So here's an example. We have to build up on the inner lines of our shelves, but as long as we have something there and they're supported.
Well, they'd all be supported because they're all against the edge of the shelf.
But sometimes not, though.
Yeah.
So if we had them there, then we could claim that one. All right,
Ooh.
we didn't exchange.
No, we always exchange it at the beginning.
Exchange.
Okay. I don't know what I want. Ooh, I kind of want that. Do I want that? But do I want that?
I want this one.
You were very confident.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I feel good. Feel good about my choices.
You knew that you would?
I mean, no, not until I saw the cards, because I've not memorized all the ridiculousness of this deck.
I feel like this is not going to give me what I want.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to give it a shot anyway.
All right.
So I get a wand back,
and
I get to reshuffle 2 books.
I get black, and I get to reach in here.
You get 2 points, which I'm going to go ahead and move you for.
Thank you.
And then you get a green from me. I keep giving you greens.
I can get a wand, or I can just get points.
I get a blue and a pink, okay?
I'm going to take a wand.
Now, this allows me to take 2 books that are currently on the shelf and move them and put them somewhere else. Now, again, I couldn't take, like, this pink book because that would make this blue book fall down. I could take that blue book and then take that pink book. And, like, I couldn't move this purple here because there's 2 books on top of it. So.
I'm taking your green. All right.
I desperately need a color I don't have.
All right.
What I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to move... None of this is helpful.
I could move this one here, I guess. Yeah. No, I'm not going to move that.
I'm going to take out... No, I can't take out that purple unless I also take out that blue, which I could do. I might do. Let me see. How many turns do I have for that? I have a few turns. Sorry, I'm in the zone.
Mm-hmm.
In the zone.
If you're just joining us, we're building mystical bookshelves. Ooh.
We have rules.
Yeah, lots. Yeah.
There's so many rules.
It's like, fantasy bookshelves, but also like all the drudgery of actually working at a bookstore and like having to file things correctly.
I don't know. I think that sounds nice.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't not do it.
I don't think I'm going to get the one on this shelf because I don't have enough greens.
It's a shame.
Says the person with all the greens.
Yeah, I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm out here doing my best.
So I could take these 2, but then I wouldn't be able to do that.
Take which 2?
I was going to take these 2 to try to move the purples, but I'd have to move this one as well, and I can't take these because I want this purple, but I can't do that because then the blue falls over.
Yeah.
So I'd need to move 3 in order to be able to reconfigure that. So I can't do that. And I don't know, is it worth...
It's a lot of thought for like the...
I am going to move both of these.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put this over here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put this here.
Mm-hmm.
And this here.
Mm-hmm.
And this here.
Okay.
We're getting there, we'll see.
All right. I'm not claiming anything this round.
I am not claiming anything this round.
This is our last round of...
Oh, no.
the first turn, or the first round? So
phase A.
So the last turn
phase
of
A.
phase A. And then we're gonna have phase B, and then we'll be done.
Neither of these is what I want. Neither of these is what I want.
Mm-hmm.
This is quite distressing.
I feel like this is better.
So unless you happen to give me really good things.
I feel like this is
I'm sunk.
Yeah, I feel like this is more likely to get what I want. At least one of the things I want. This can go ahead and get discarded.
I guess I'll take this one.
All right.
Just in case.
Okay.
Just in cases. Yes! Okay. I get a pink and a purple from mine.
I get a purple. I get to go in the bag. I'm going to go ahead and get a pink and a blue.
Yeah, you get any color and a blue. Yeah. You go in the bag so that I can go in the bag. And I get a green from you. Which is nice, because that's what I wanted.
2 more greens. That's still good. But it's not really what I wanted.
Oh, okay. Bookie books.
Oh, what? No, I'm not going to do that. Go away. Add effects using hand gestures. Okay.
Oh, so that it does like the heart and the like.
Yeah, so what can I actually accomplish this turn? I can
get this.
Can set this up.
And this poor little spider. Now, one thing is, I know we're about to go into Phase B, and there's a lot more move books around in Phase B than there are in Phase A. So it might be worth it for me to complete this bookshelf to get the benefit. Even though I can't complete it as the way I want it, it might be worth it to complete it anyway. I need to look and figure out if that is the case.
Okay, I think I've done everything I need to do.
Did we move these at the end of the round?
Did we? I don't recall. I don't think so. No, we didn't. So, I mean, now I don't remember any of the books I pulled. I don't think that was possible from what I had, unless I just happened to have that. Oh my gosh, I have it backwards. I have purple.
I have it back because it was backwards from this one.
Okay, yeah.
So we both have it backwards because we did that one.
Mm-hmm. I must have it backwards again. No, I'm happy with what I've got. I'm happy with where it is.
Okay, so I have this double token. I cannot place this here because I don't think this isn't supported.
No, you can.
So I couldn't put it there. So I have to kind of think, where do I want it? I could complete a bookshelf with it. Mm-hmm. That might be worth my time.
It might be. I'm going to try to get rid of this and hopefully not shut everything down. All right. I can't do hand gestures.
They got thumbs up is one of them. Yeah, no. Okay, good.
It's fine.
Okay, what do I get when I turn into a spider? I can get a wand. Ooh, I can get a wand. Okay. That might be important soon. But it's not important now. I can get a wand. I can go in the bag again. I can get one of any color. That might be... But is that worth it when I might be able to get it next round? This is hard. Or I can get a side bookshelf. Okay. I have time. So... Oh, goodness. I'm going to put this here. And I'm going to put this here and get another wand.
Okay.
Which may or may not have been a good choice.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to claim that.
Oh, I guess I might as well claim that as well. Now that I have it. The 3, and then the 1, and then the 1, and the 1, and the 2. Okay, so I also get 6. Barely ahead of you. And now we do the cleanup.
Mm-hmm.
These go to the supply. Ooh, yikes. Okay. So now we're on Phase B. So we have 5 more turns. Six cards each. Let's see what we can do. Okay.
I know what I definitely don't want to give you this turn. Yeah, this is fine.
This is fine. This is fine.
That's fine. Ready when you are.
Okay. Oh, wait, hold up.
Oh, I'm way out of frame. There we go. Ooh. All right.
All right. Reveal. I get a green and a blue.
I get a green and a black, and I'm so mad that you get a green.
It was my best odds of getting one with a brand new hand.
You get another blue and 2 points.
Ooh, 2 points.
I get black and into the bag.
Yes.
I get the bag.
Okay. So I'm obviously putting my green on this shelf.
Black gives me a wand, or...
And I think I'm going to use this for another wand. I feel like wands are...
I'll take a wand.
The most premium of currency.
Alright, I'm filling a bookshelf.
I'm putting this here. Oops, that's upside down.
What do I want for filling the bookshelf? I want to reshuffle a shelf is what I want. But...
And then I'm going to put this here just in case things get interesting in the next couple hands. I'm doubtful, but we will see.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pull from the bag for this spider. Alright. It's a purple and a blue together. It's not helpful. It's really not helpful.
I'll put it as a candle.
Yeah, I think we will. Put it there at the top. I'll fill in this last one here. I'll go in the bag again.
So everything out of the bag has 2 possible uses. You can use it as the side that has a wand or an extra book or reshuffles, or you can use it as a candle by placing it at the top of your bookshelf. So you'll always get some benefit for it.
I'll go ahead and do an expansion. I'll expand out this way.
Okay.
All right, and then I'm going to place this one somewhere. I'll put it in the expansion one. Oh, this gets a spider.
Spider. All right, are you done?
I guess.
Okay, it's time to claim. I'm going to claim this one.
I'm going to claim that one. Oh, look
7,
at this.
It's perfectly symmetrical achievements. 28.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
These are bees.
Oh, these are bees. These are bees. Hold on. We need to clear out the thing. Okay, what? Ooh, okay. I don't have anything close to that. What was I trying to do again? Oh, right. Okay, good. I have some options.
Oh, hey, Scorpio's here.
Yay, Scorpio's here.
Favorite board games are Clue, Scrabble, Gestures, Pictionary, and categories. We are playing Athenium. If that's still on. Yeah, it is. Nice and prominent on the stream. It is a game about building bookshelves in a magical library. We are drafting cards, getting books, and getting different abilities, and trying to build our shelves to match these goals mostly.
What was the Mystery Train game I liked?
Mystery Express.
Mystery Express. If you like Clue, Scorpio, I recommend a game called Mystery Express. I know, I'm looking. No, but I'm also like, I'm checking the chat because like that's where like. That's where Scorpio is.
The chat's over here.
Scorpio's over there, but like I need to
here.
talk here. So I recommend the game called Mystery Express. It is a game that's a lot like Clue, where you're trying to solve a mystery, but it takes out the random die roll element where you don't possibly have someone sprinting across the mansion and someone else like limping where they can't even get to the next room. So it kind of balances that. I really like the game. I just don't recommend trying to play it a whole bunch in a row, because then that's how we got really burnt out on it. It was one of your 10 for 10 games. And we played it a whole bunch. But I feel like it's been long enough. I don't remember the things that we were like, oh, well, this is the better thing to do than this. I don't remember those anymore. So we should pull that one out again. Yeah. I really liked that game when we got into board games. That was one of the first ones we picked up. I really liked that one. It was really good. We'll get it later out from the shelves if we're in a transition phase later, so I can show you the box. It was really fun. I really liked that game. Because I like Clue too. I like deduction games where you're solving a mystery.
Right, you've made a choice, yes?
I've made a choice.
All right, I am swapping 3 and getting a blue.
Okay, you get 1 green from me, and 1 free one if you can put it on this shelf.
Probably not.
What do I get from you? A pink.
You get a pink and 1 free one if you can fit it on that shelf.
Which I can.
Yeah.
How nice.
I guess.
Ooh, but I don't have any reshuffles. I was really hoping for reshuffles this round.
Well, I got a reshuffle. So I'm going to take these 3. You're never going to believe this.
Okay, I'm definitely going to put this here.
So I'm reshuffling those, and I've got these 2 to play. So let me see.
Oh, and I do get 1 more free color. I need to remember that. I get 1 more. Okay, that's going to be that, and then okay, good. I get a free one here. But I can't reshuffle right now, which is a problem. So what's my best play here? I think my best play is to do this. Now, I have a question.
Sure.
Theoretically. If I had these, and I had some reshuffles, and I had books, could I put a book here and then pull this one out to reshuffle it, to put it somewhere else?
I think so. I think all your actions are...
like, they're all with each other. And now I couldn't pull this one out and then move it over here, because that would leave that one there for a while. But as long as at each step it's supported, I don't have to pull all of mine out and then put all of them back on, right?
I don't know, because does the action of pulling it out have to be simultaneous?
I don't think so. Let me see if it...
Even if it did, you could put that one on and then do all your pulls.
It just says, remove the number of indicated books from any compartments. You may then reshelve those books in any compartments.
Yeah. So I think you have to do the pulling simultaneously.
So I have to pull everything off before I put anything else on?
I don't think so. I think you could do the shelving and then do the pulling. But I think when you pull, you have to pull all of them at once.
Why?
Well, why? Like, because you can't, like, just pull... I'm going to pull this one and put it over here. And I don't know.
Well, what did it say about... It said something like... Hold on. Resolving benefits. That's not what I wanted. You decide the order in which to resolve your own benefits. Because of this, it is useful to first collect any physical items you receive on your turn, and then place them in front of you before you begin.
Yeah, but resolving the benefit of pulling them is pulling them and putting them, right?
I don't know. That is unclear.
Okay.
So not sure what to do about that.
Well, I'm not super competitive about it, so I really don't care.
Okay. So right, I still get my free book for this shelf if I choose to take it. It is hard to decide what the best choice is, but I think we're going to try this. And put this one here, because I don't know where else to put it. So I finished... This one needs to go back. But I finished this shelf this turn. So I'm going to take... Now that's interesting. But I have to do it now. Ooh, that's rough. I'm trying to decide if I want to take one to, like, just get a book of any color to fill this shelf. but I don't know what I want to use all these things for.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I don't know what I need. Do I need more wands? So I have this spider, but I don't know what to do with it. I think I'm going to take a wand. I always need wands. I feel like I need wands all the time. Okay.
Oh, like
You're done with this one?
I'd be way over here if I want to blast you.
Wow. Okay, you're done with your card?
Huh? Yeah. The angles of this are weird.
Well, and you made it upside down, too.
Oh, well, I mean, I made it right side up for everybody else.
That's true. So. Okay, so now we claim. Where's yours?
It's right there. I pulled it off and put it back on the same way.
Nice.
They were all in here.
1,
I pulled
2,
them all
3.
off. I put them back right. Put them right back on.
I get another wand. And all you get 3. Did you give yourself your points?
I did not give myself my points.
Wait, we haven't cleaned this up. Settle down. Stop trying to give us less ways to score points. Ick. Nope, don't like that one. That would be nearly impossible for either of us to do.
Because we have to pull off so many.
We'd have to pull so many books off. It's just because it could only be done in this section.
Yeah.
So no, that's not happening. Neither, unless you get a big reshuffle and you really want to go to town on it. I'm probably not looking for that one myself. None of this is what I wanted. So what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Oh, ick. Okay. We're going to do this. This is probably a bad choice. This is probably a very bad choice. Okay.
I'm going to do... That's so helpful for you, though.
What?
I said that's so helpful for you, though.
Give me all the help.
There, I'll do that one.
I get 3 points.
Okay. I get a green. I'll be able to reshuffle 3.
You get a pink and a pull from the bag from me.
From the bag, and then I'm going to decide where I'm pulling out my 3.
And I get to reshuffle 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can reshuffle 4 more. So now I just have like a bunch of reshuffles. Okay. That's quite a bit. So let me see
here.
Alright, I'm going to pull out all 3 of these with my pull of 3. I'm going to pull out 4 of these. Then I can reshuffle them. Alright.
Now that's something I hadn't considered. Maybe I'll do that. So I'm going to pull out these 2. I'm going to place those there. Which means I have a spider to play with.
I have a spider as well. Alright, what do I want to do with my spider? I think with my spider, I'm going to pull from the bag.
I might pull from the bag just because I don't know what I need.
Book of any color? No, I'm just going to get 4 points. In-game scoring 4 points.
Do I want the bag?
Put this here. Put this. Doesn't matter.
Give me the bag. Let's see. We're going to roll the dice. Spider for bag.
Okay.
Bag for spider. Two books. Could have used that earlier.
I'm not sure you can place that.
I can because I still have another book to place. Which is why I didn't place it. Was in case I got this. And I needed it. And this needed to go somewhere specific. So that makes my decision for me, which is going to impede me quite strongly for my plan for a future turn. So we will place it and see what happens.
Okay.
Yuck.
I'm going to claim this.
Samesies. And my wand.
I feel like even though...
We're being very symmetrical here.
but you're still getting ahead of me.
Well,
so...
I got the one at the very beginning. What was supposed to be? I got the one at the very beginning.
All right, put mine over here.
That you didn't get. And other than that, I think we've done all the same. These go to the supply. These scoot over. Yuck. Why do we keep getting all of these? Give me the ones where, like, I get stuff for bookcases filled in. I'm gonna have all these wands I can't use this game.
Let me see. That has to be in the big... That has to be in this one, too.
Yeah. Super yuck.
Yeah, I don't even think it's worth trying, honestly.
Unfortunately, I do not think I'm going to be able to get what I was hoping for. So, but I saw that coming. So now I don't know what I'm doing because I can't. I was hoping I'd be able to finagle this one out. I had a feeling I wouldn't be able to, but I was really hoping I'd be able to get this one.
I'm going to choose this card.
I can't do either of these. So now I don't know what to do with my life, with my bookshelf life. Okay.
Yeah, this is unfortunately a double, so that also...
Get these two. I get a black and a rearrange 2 from you. Okay.
I get to pull 2 things, and then I get to rearrange
4.
2 sets of 2.
I think it's 4.
Do you get this? No.
No, I don't. You got it all. Okay. I get to rearrange 2 things. So I'm going to take this one. Maybe not.
Cash that in for a green.
So I've got these purples that are really isolated that I need to try to condense into my purpley zone. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to move this one and this one out to rearrange. And then I'm going to put this purple one here with the hopes that in the future I can rearrange more of these to get more purples up here. So then I'm going to just put, now I have a whole bunch of stuff and no guidance on what I'm doing because I can't get this. These 2 are impossible for me and I already have that one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill up this one first to get me, oh, I have to put something there. Let's put this one here. To get me an extra side bookcase with my spider. Mm-hmm. So now I have some options. Now I have some compartments.
Next turn's the last turn.
Next turn's the last turn. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to have extra wands, unfortunately. So next turn is the last turn, which means whatever goal we draw out, we will have one turn to make it happen.
Yeah, the game does. Yeah, the game can be a lot of...
And I'm going to put all 3 of these in this bookcase. Mm-hmm. And we'll see what happens.
Okay. There's my discard.
Are we claiming anything?
No.
Stop trying to skip the steps. Only on the bottom shelves. Yuck. Okay. Ooh, okay. Ugh.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't put my spider on my side shelf. Mm-hmm. Not that it matters. I doubt I'm filling that up, but I could. It could be important. So I think with that in mind,
I'm just going to do that.
I'm going to do this. So this is my discard.
That's my discard.
Let's reveal. Taking a pink and a purple.
I'm taking a green.
All you're letting me do is rearrange? That's rude.
Taking a green, I'm going to take my bag and I'm going to figure out what I'm arranging.
None of that is what I wanted from you. I wanted you to give me books. Why didn't you give me books? Mm-hmm. Okay. So my goal here, I can rearrange 4 things. Mm-hmm. My goal here is probably to try to get more of my purples with my other purples so they actually score some points. But they don't all have to be in one group. They just have to be touching each other. So I think I'm going to take these 2. Oh, if I take this one out, I have to take this one out. So could I go 1, 2, 3, and 4? That might be my best bet. Because this would still be supported here. And then I could put these purples here to get them to score. I think that's going to be my best choice. Although I need to look, because I do have 2 books. If I get 1 book out of one of these, I could put it over here and fill this up. And this is worth more than some of these compartments. This one's worth 6 to complete, whereas some of my ones over here are only worth 2 or 3 at the end of the game.
You're able to put these either way, right? Like I can
like
that?
Yes, you can do it either way.
Okay, cool. I'll put that there. I'll pull from the bag again.
So I think both of my goals are the same. So I'm going to take out 1, 2, 3, and 4, which would give me how many books? 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not enough. But I have to take all of those out to put those together. Okay, but if I move this one, I can still put these 2 together and get points.
Oh, and I haven't rearranged anything. Okay.
So it might just be better for me to take books from my 2 shelf and fill them in elsewhere. And if I complete this last bookshelf, I do have a spider that I could get. I could pull from the bag or get any color book. So I'm almost certain I'm going to move this one. Now again, to make these work, I would have to pull out... Well, no, I could place a book here, right? And then I'd only have to move these two.
What?
If I place a book and then I remove two, that would be illegal, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I could do that. And this is worth 6 points, so that's probably worth doing. So let's go ahead and place this. But no, that might not be a good idea.
All right.
Because we would like to fill this too.
I've done my turn.
Sorry, I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I need to remember that, so I'm going to put it over here with me. Because I need to remember that I have my... So I'm thinking what might be best, since I'm planning on moving this purple anyway, is to just move all 4 from this bottom shelf. Although I don't need to move all 4 from this shelf. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4. Would give me... That would be placed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5? But that wouldn't fill that one. It's a lot to think about. Be nice to me.
I mean, it's...
2, 3, 4, 5 spots. And I get to pour full books. So it's not going to be peak efficiency no matter what I do. Oh, but we do get a free book here of any color when we fill this shelf. Okay, so let's put this here and then pull 1, 2, 3, 4. Then let's place these 2 here. No, let's place these here and this one here. This isn't going to work the way I wanted it to. That's okay. I'm going to get a free book of any color. Probably. Let me see. Is that my best bet? Oh, no. If I pull out of the bag, I could get a candle. That gives me 1 more point. So let me pull from the bag. So I'm going to put the candle here.
Okay.
That was silly. But I did get my purples to all score points, so that was nice.
All right. So in-game scoring is a lot of, like, did you fill the bookshelves? And did you get your books together?
Oh, yeah, I guess we should ask.
Yeah,
Did we get any of this nonsense at the last minute?
No. I possibly could have worked really hard to get that 6, but it did not seem worth it.
Yeah, I maybe could have. On the bottom shelf? No, there's no way I could have done that. Okay. So, first is favorite subject. 1 point for each book on your shelf that matches your color, as long as it is touching another book of the same color. I got 6.
I got 13.
Jeez. How?
Hey, what's up?
How?
I got a lot of greens and I put them together.
Man. We're gonna win this game. Score points for each compartment that is full.
$23.
We were on the same square?
Yep.
21. Put me 2 behind you. 6, 12, 14, 21. Candles.
9.
I get 4.
2, 3, 4.
And then I get 2 whole points for my Wandies.
2 points for Wandies. I get 1 point for Wandies.
You kicked my butt.
I mean, not very. It's like, what, 5 points? Sorry, everybody. Good game, though.
Good game.
Yeah.
All of my planning did nothing.
That was Athenium. So yeah, a big part of that particular game was the books of the same color being close to each other. I also had a lot of candles.
Yeah. Well, I drew from the bag exactly twice.
I was drawing from the bag.
You have this huge stack of things from the bag.
All the time.
I drew from the bag exactly twice this game. Last game I drew from the bag a bunch, but I just used them like you did. Mm-hmm. But I drew from the bag exactly twice.
Yeah.
So
drawing from the bag gives you a lot of resources, but you're not sure what you're going to get.
You're not sure to get. So it's hard to plan around.
Yeah. I feel like I got very few of these.
Same.
Game.
Like, I feel like last game I was constantly like, oh no, I need wands.
Mm-hmm.
And this game,
a lot of like game scoring, like during game scoring, whereas this one, I feel like I maxed out almost. I was too short. Had my last pull from the thing been a 2-book thing,
and it's rough because we didn't get any of the. We got so many of the. Was this the only one we had of put any color books?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had very few of those. It was a lot of arranged books exactly like this.
Whereas last game, I think we had a lot more of each.
Well, we started off with like so many of those.
Yeah, with the anywhere. Yeah, but it was. Those would have been really nice late game because we would have been able to claim them immediately because our bookshelves were so full.
Yeah.
So we would have been able to be like, oh, I already have that, score it. I already have that, score it.
I guess, but then like, if we're both scoring it, because I have almost every arrangement possible, but if we're both scoring it, then like, what does it matter? Like, you get 7 points, I get 7 points. We have the same. We're still, the differential is still the same. We just feel better about ourselves.
Feel better about it. I didn't like ending with 2 wands. That made me feel like I played inefficiently.
We would have had to try so hard to get these because so many of them were this thing.
I know. So many of them were this exact shelf.
And like that's when that's done.
I'm mad I didn't get this one because I had part of it set up, but there was just no way. And this one also could only be on 2 different shelves. Mm-hmm. And there was no way it was going to be on this shelf at the point where we drew this. So it could have only been over here, and I had a little bit set up for it. But once I drew that 2-piece, I kind of like knew I had to abandon it because it was way too far.
Yeah.
This game is actually really casual. We're being really thinky about it, but this game is actually a lighter game. Like, you could kind of think about it and be like, oh, what should I do with these things? And try to like... But you saw, like, I tried really hard to get maximum points on that last hand, on that last turn, and it didn't do me any good. So...
Yeah. And I was not stressing nearly as much, like, turn to turn. But I was really trying to think about, like, okay... Because last time I also put all my books together, but like all my greens together. Like this section was all greens.
This one was all purples for me.
But all that matters is that there's 2 next to each other. So I was just like, okay, I just need to make sure that all my green books at least touch one other green book.
Yeah.
So that's what I was trying to arrange in the last bit. I don't even think I pulled off the stuff to arrange because I was trying to get this one. Mm-hmm. And I couldn't figure out quite how to do it.
I couldn't do it on one of the bottom shelves. I think I could have done it on this top shelf easy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could have. If I just pulled these off and re-put them on in a different order, I could have done it. Yeah. But it would have had to have been here.
Yeah, it can't be there.
So it can't be there because I could have done it here easy. Those are the 4 I need right here.
Okay. Do you want to move on to buy the book? Do you want to do some buy the book?
We can, unless you want to play again.
No.
Because if we're going to play again, we need to play again now, not pick it up and then we decide, oh, we want to do it again.
No, I think I want to try the buy the book one. I want to see how those puzzles
You want to do the book balancing?
Yeah, which means that we're going to take a little bit of a break.
Okay.
Stream wise, I'm going to put up the loading screen, put on some music. So that we can rearrange.
You don't think people want to watch us organize games while we chat
and reorganize cameras and make a whole bunch of horrendous noise? No.
Oh, the buddy cam's gone.
Oh, buddy cam's gone already. What's going on?
They can't see us at all. Hi, we're still here.
Where is it?
I promise, we're here. This way. Yeah. This way.
Right, we're back.
Okay.
I don't know why that dropped.
I just noticed it was gone and was like, oh no.
So yeah, I'm gonna put up the loading screen real quick.
I can't believe you don't think all of our fans want to watch us organize board games.
No, we'll tear this down. We'll move the camera to where it's a little bit more useful. We might shut this one off.
We'll see.
And we'll be back like
10 minutes.
10 minutes tops.
Yeah.
All right. Hang out with us. Stick with us.
Do a 10-minute reading sprint. Get stuff done.
Whoa, to the magic of editing. Hold on, I need to flip the camera. Hold on.
We're upside down. Whoa.
There's a way to do this. Hold on. Flip. Horizontal? No, that's still upside down, isn't it? There we go. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Cool. So
that looks better.
Do you want to explain? You want to explain what this one's about?
So this is a game about, if I can get the challenge cards open. So this game is about building a bookcase to support your books. So you have 2 shelves here. This table is not super level, so this could be fun.
I mean, the level is leveling. It is leveling.
Okay, we need to pull this back so that
Yeah, you can get it in frame, get it where you want it. I think this way. That's right there. That's nice and centered there.
Here, put it to the buddy cam.
Huh?
Show this to the buddy cam.
Show it to the buddy cam. Yeah, there we go.
This is the game I was talking about. This is Mystery Express.
Mystery Express.
It's set on a train. You move through different train cars, and each train car lets you do different things of like looking at suspects or looking at motives and looking at different things. It's really fun. I love deduction games, so I really like that one.
And I think like for if Clue is your thing and you're looking for something a little bit I'm not going to say next step.
A little bit less luck dependent.
A little less luck dependent, but it very much feels like Clue. You take out a character and a motive and a weapon and a place, and you're trying to figure out what that is by looking at other people's cards. There's just more cards than there is.
And there's just a little more to it. There are certain things where you're going through a deck, and there are times where you get to peek at other people's stuff.
Oh, yeah, the time thing. I hate that.
I was really good at that, so.
I hate it so much.
So this is a book about making a bookshelf.
This is a book about making a bookshelf?
This is a book. This is a game.
Uh-huh.
So you choose a challenge card. So this is the first challenge card. Woo. Here. And this tells us what we need for this challenge.
Yeah, just don't look too hard at the back because it's the solution.
Oh, I didn't look at it.
Good.
So each one of these has a color and a letter to help you find what you're supposed to have. Where's L? L. Okay, so for this one I need EFL, EFL, and a cat. So I guess we can go back a little bit.
Yeah.
So now you place one shelf down, and now I have to put these books. Select the books indicated on the challenge card and place them onto the shelf. Place the other shelf on top and check whether the level. And check with the level if the top shelf is completely balanced. A minimum of 2 books must touch the top shelf, so you can't just like do this and then put the top shelf on them all. You can't see that. You can't do that and put the top shelf on them sideways. Some cards contain icons that indicate the number of books and or the specific books that must either be horizontal or vertical. And if the clever cat is on the challenge card, it must be placed on at least 1 book and between 2 others.
Okay, I think I see how this might get solved then.
So this is the very first one, so it's pretty easy. So you can kind of see, like, I've got 2 books here that are roughly, okay, I'm really not centered in camera. I need to look at the camera. Okay.
Just like this is centered. So
it is now.
Well, it was.
So I've got the 2 books here that are pretty much the same size, and I've got this book that is like nowhere near. So if I were to place all 3 of these vertical, we'd have a problem. So I think we need to put the cat on this book. And then I think we need to put these 2 on the sides. And now we'll put the top on and see if that works. Oh, nope, the cat's too tall. So what I need to do is put these up on this book. Because it wouldn't have gone on, it would have hit his cute little kitty ears. And now we put our cute little flower level on.
Hey,
and we're level. And now we can check on the back of the card. You can check the back. And it shows you a possible solution.
Yeah. Hey, that's the same solution you came up with.
It's the exact same solution I came up with.
Wow.
Ta-da!
That's cool how that works.
So it looks like there are...
I'll lean this way. I'm going to go get a
4
drink.
difficulties?
I'm going to get a drink real quick.
So should I just power run through these?
I mean, just do some. Just do some and have some fun.
Like...
Show
it's
off.
a puzzle game, so I feel like if I'm showing the solutions to all the puzzles, I don't know if that's fun.
So why don't you do like
2 of each?
Make like a list. Like do like 2 or say you're gonna do 2 or 3, and like do 1 of each level.
I was thinking 2 of each level.
I'm saying like a number of each level.
We'll do 3 of each level because I want to play my game.
Yeah.
So we'll do 3 of each level. So I'm not doing all of them. So if you want to get this, I haven't ruined the game for you. So this next one I need A, E, and F. And the cat. And F must be horizontal. And F has to be horizontal. What on earth am I going to do with that? Oh, but F is really fat. Let's see.
It's not fat. It's thick paged. I don't know.
What if I do that? Oh yeah, let's try that. Last time we had to put them both on the book, but what if this one we only have to do 1? Is that level? That's pretty level.
It's pretty level.
Yeah, it's level. This one is backwards from what I had, but it's the same thing. Hooray! Alright. And our next card is B, E, F. F has to be horizontal, and the cat. So E and F, and where's B? It's big ol' B. And the cat. Here's
Every time you show it to the camera, I see the solution, and I'm just like...
well... So F has to be horizontal. Let's see, is this going to be the same thing? I think it's pretty much the same thing.
Pretty much the same thing? Okay.
Let's see.
That cat's getting squeezed in there, huh?
Seems the same to me. Oh, but my level is not level at all. Why isn't my level?
Is it not level?
It's not level.
Like, that seems like the solution.
Right? Was it just that I wasn't... No? Look at how far that is.
Weird.
Am I just not centered well enough? Or, oh, wait. Maybe that's the solution. Maybe they were too close together. Yeah, that fixes it.
Okay, sure.
I don't know why that fixes it. It's the solution.
Yeah. They don't show it being way off to the side.
They do not. But when I do it close together, it's not level, which again may partially be our table.
Yeah, this table is like...
This table has a divot in the middle.
This table is like concave.
Alright, so let's do some of the 2 stars.
At least it wasn't like that time. What game were we playing? Where like... It had
the
like
one with the dice tower where the dice fell mattered.
It has a dice tower in the middle, and like where they landed mattered, and we didn't realize until after we played our first game that 2 of the legs were off of the...
2 were on a rug and 2 were off the rug.
So then like all of them were heading to the same spot, which is really bad in that game.
So the table was really slanted one direction. Not enough that we would notice, but like, you know, the width of a rug. So, alright, this one is C, D, and F, and all 3 have to be horizontal, and I don't know what the trick here is because it seems pretty like obvious if all 3 have to be horizontal. There we go. Oh, they did it differently from me. Oh, right, 2 books have to touch it. Right, that's why this doesn't work, because 2 books have to touch the thing. So I guess we have to stack them up like this. Yeah. Obviously. I'm dumb. Alright. Let's not screw the next one up by thinking we're too smart for this game. Oh, this one has a lot. A, H, C, I, L, F, and one of them has to be vertical.
Just one?
Uh-huh. One has to be.
Okay, like bring it to the camera. What's your tallest one?
Yeah.
And do all the rest of them equal that height?
A-H.
Would be my immediate thought.
C, F, L,
all right, L's the tallest.
I.
So if you put L and then you put all the rest of them on their side, do they equal 1L?
Okay, it looks like H and I might be the same height.
No,
they're
not what
not.
I'm asking.
They're not the same height. Even if I put all of these on their side?
Yes.
But it just means at least one, not only one. But maybe. Does that mean only one, or just a number or a specific letter of books must be vertical? So yeah, that just says one book must be vertical.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably the only way to do it then. Ugh. Eat.
All right. For the record, I did not see this solution.
A likely story. And of course is the solution. They just lined them up right next to each other. I left a little space.
They also put those together like the most insane way.
They put them in alphabetical order.
Oh, sure. But that like F, that seems silly in the middle of the.
It does. It seems very strange. I think mine is more aesthetic.
Uh-huh.
All right, now last 2-star. I've got LIC. One has to be horizontal, and the cat. Our cat friend, L. Blick. All right, so cat has to be on top of a book and in between two others. So let's kind of play with this. Oh, that looks about right. Let's try that. Ta-da! Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Backwards of the solution. All right, so those were our 2 stars. Let's try a couple 3 stars.
How high does it go up?
4.
Okay.
Okay, what? I need the cat. I need A, G, F, and L. G has to be horizontal. Is that saying that A, indicated books are not allowed to touch? So A and F cannot touch. These two, no touchy. And G has to be horizontal. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Does that look about right? Let's try that.
And you need the cat?
And I need the cat. Hooray!
Yeah.
Exactly like they did it. Oh no, different than how they did it. They had A and L switched. Very interesting.
That is interesting.
But again, the solution on the back of the card is just one possible way to do it.
But wait, hold that up again? Sorry, I'm watching over here. Okay. That's really interesting.
So A must be slightly shorter than L, but L is thinner. So G plus F plus L equals A, but A plus G plus F equals L.
Yeah.
Did you know it was math today? This is actually a math game.
No.
Okay, next we need Kitty McCat. Wow, sorry, cat.
Oh my goodness, you're just flinging that thing all over.
Flinging him all over. I need G. I need K. I need E. And I need L.
I love the pieces, by the way. They sound very satisfying.
And I need... What?
What?
Cover the answer for you. It looks like I just have to have one book vertical on top of a horizontal. Ooh, focus. One book vertical on top of a horizontal book.
That seems reasonable to me.
Which I would have had to do, well, not necessarily anyway because of the cat, but... Okay, so what have I got here?
Does that mean only one can be like that?
No, there isn't a 1 in it where it says, like, there's a specific number of books that must be, but there's no numbers in these. Okay, I don't think I can make L. So what about K? Again, I'm doing this over here when I should be doing it for the camera. That might be right. Again, I'm blocking the camera. So let's see. Put this here, and I put the kitty. I was going for K height. So...
You had another book.
I had E on its side. I don't think that's level.
That does not look level.
It is not at all. Let's try it the other way. Nope, that's going to be too short, I think. Yeah, that's not level.
Okay.
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 No, that's not going to work. Oh, wait. Oh, but one has to be... I was going to say I could just do like... I thought I could just do like this.
Can't.
But I can't because one of the books has to be on top of the horizontal books. Or else I could do this. Because I think these are the same height.
Okay.
But I can't do that. It's too short. Okay.
Is it just like that?
What is it? Yeah, is it just like this?
Maybe.
Let's try that. Because a book is on top of another book. If I'm doing this again, I need to sit over here that my hands are... That's level.
Let me see the solution before you... interesting. Okay. It's not quite what they have, but...
Oh. Interesting.
So I'm not sure... Did that mean that, like, they had to be on top of things? They couldn't touch the bottom?
But, I mean, it doesn't say that. So I don't... you would think if it was meant 2 books have to be on top of 2 other books, it would tell me it had to happen twice. And again, it's an optional solution.
Okay.
I kind of like mine better.
Okay. Do you want to show the people?
I did show the people.
Oh, you did show the people? Okay.
So they put G and E on the bottom. But the other ones, that might be a better solution. The other nice thing is I'm not going to remember these solutions. They're all too similar. Mm-hmm. Like, they all involve the same, like, 10 books.
Yeah.
So I'm probably not going to remember it in, like, a week. Alright, our last 3-star. I need the cat. I need A. I need D. I need F. I need K. And K has to be on its side. So let's just do that to remind ourselves. And Kitty. Kitty friend.
The cat has to be between 2 other books, right?
It has to be between 2 books.
Okay.
And on top of a book.
And on top of a book. Okay.
Okay, so... Cat, you sit this out real quick. F's a real fat piece. So I feel like you can get some height out of F. But I feel like, is that too tall?
That's way too tall.
Yeah. What if I just do this?
That cat is like scrunched up in between.
I mean, he'll be fine. That's level.
Okay.
It touches 2 books. F's upside down, but I don't think it matters.
I don't think it matters.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how they did it.
Alright, cool. Nice.
Alright, let's do a couple 4-stars. I actually saw this game when Jason from Easy Cat had a short about it. And I thought it looked super cute, and I found it on Amazon, and it wasn't that expensive, so it was a very easy one to add to our collection. And my daughter was very interested in it, so we'll have to pull this out and play it with her.
Yeah, she loves making patterns and things.
All right, this is a lot, so I'm going to show it to you, and then I'm going to actually pull these things out. I need a kitty. I need I and C and E and J. I like how they're all color-coded. And G and K. So 6 books. And then 3 have to be on their sides. A book must be on top of another book. And K and J have to be on their sides. So K and J must be on their sides. Mm-hmm. 1 more has to be on its side. Mm-hmm. And a book has to be on top of another book. Mm. So. Let's see. So of these that are left, I feel like C is the tallest. Then I just have G left. And I'm not sure that's level anyway. Oh, that is level. Mm-hmm.
I feel like that.
Is that cheating?
Does it have to be on the board?
It doesn't say. I mean, It's on the board. You mean like all the way on the board, though?
Yeah, but I mean, you could just put it in between 2 of the other books anyway.
Because, yeah, I could have J leaning ridiculously like this. I could put this here. Ooh.
Oh, because you need 3 sideways?
Well, I have 3 sideways.
Yeah, you have 3 sideways.
Oh, so you mean just put it like...
yeah, just move that over and then just move that next to the blue book.
Just put this here?
No, I was saying, I was going to say next to the blue book.
Next to C?
Yeah. I would put it on the inside, but whatever.
Oh, I gotta have the cat in there. Kitty, 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 kitty. All right. It's level. Barely.
Okay.
But it's level. They did it very differently. So they did it like this. But I feel like mine is just as valid. Mine has 3 sides and a book on top of a book.
Yeah, I think you're fine. Like you said,
yeah, because that doesn't mean a book on top of 3 books, which is what I feared it meant when I flipped it over, but it's not, because no, that's not what's happening. So yeah, I think alternative solution.
All right. Is this your last one?
2 more.
2 more. Okay.
Sorry, cat. Stay there. A, B, F, I, J. Ah! Move the... B. Where's B? B must be on its side. 3 books must be on their sides. B is a chonker. B has to be on its side. 2 other books must also be on their sides. Okay.
Are any of these the same size? The same height?
No.
Okay, fun. Fun times.
Okay, I'm doing this off camera.
Gotta have 3 of them on the sides.
Ooh, that might be close. So let's try this. I don't think that's level.
It does not look level, though.
It is not. Okay. These 2 are almost exactly the same thickness, though.
Mm-hmm.
So what can I do with that? That's not quite enough. So... that's too tall.
Was that one not? Was this not even?
What?
Is that not?
It's close, but not quite.
Okay.
Because I think that's what I just... Well, I could try it. I feel like that's kind of what I just did, but... Oh, that works. So let's put the cat in there. B is on its side. Fix this. 3 books are on their side. Oh, the cat can't go there. It's level.
Yeah. All right, what's the same?
Oh, they did something completely different.
Did they?
They did this.
What's your J on top of?
Nothing. I.
Okay. Let me see the thing again. Interesting. Okay. I mean, they didn't do something completely different. They did something very similar, but just a different configuration.
All right, last one. And then what are we going to do?
I think we're going to call it a night.
We're going to call it a night? Okay.
I mean, it's already 1:40.
Okay.
I still haven't filmed. I don't think I'm going to film tonight, but I haven't filmed my
C.
weekly wrap-up this week. Yeah.
I. J.
Go read some books.
E. K. G. Cat. Actually be on camera. Three must be sideways. C must be vertical and J must be horizontal.
So J's got to be one of the three sideways.
J.
Yeah, two more they got to be sideways.
It's raining sideways.
No, try the blue one though.
This one?
Yeah, try the blue one. See how.
One that's taller?
Still taller.
Okay, again, I'm moving over.
Try it. What about these two? No, that still doesn't feel right. Closer though.
Oh, that's pretty close.
Okay.
So then what do I do with all these? Put them all in the middle? Let's just see if that... But I do have to get the cat in there.
Come on, Mr. Kitty Cat.
Put the cat on there.
Come on, Mr. Kitty Cat. It's fine.
Let's see. It's level.
It's level.
3 are on their side. 4 are on their side.
Wait, now if it says 3, does it have to be 3? Because I mean,
it says a number must be horizontal.
Okay, well then you could just move that E and stand it up, I guess. To the side of the G. There you go.
But it does not say only that number, so I don't know.
Challenge.
But I did it anyway. Yeah, that's basically what they did.
They have the J and the G. Interesting. Are the G and the I the same size?
I don't know.
But yeah, basically. As long as the G and the I are roughly the same size, that's pretty much the same solution. So
that is by the book. Show the...
By the book. Not by the book. By the book.
So there are 40 different puzzles. There are not 10 per level. There are less of the harder ones.
I need to be careful. I kick the... That's how cattywampus.
But yeah, I think it's pretty fun. And like I said, I think our daughter will really enjoy playing with the pieces. Trying to level out the cat.
Yeah, alright. I think that's going to be it for tonight, yeah?
Sure.
Because it's already pretty late.
Okay.
So, alright. Thanks for dropping by, hanging out with us while we played some Bookish board games. Oh, you know what? I made the thing for like what's coming up next week, and like
you didn't even put it on the stream.
Didn't even put it on the stream. Didn't even put it anywhere. What?
I'm like, look at that cat.
Yeah, that cat's really cute. So I believe next week is going to be productivity stream, and the following week is going to be.
I can do my diamond dart again.
And I'm going to work on my book nook, and then the next week will be reading sprints. Now soon. Not next week, but the following week. So when we're doing those reading sprints, around that time we might start coming on more often, because I will be free from the shackles of school and therefore my job.
I don't know if y'all can see this, but I'm so excited. I love a good insert in a game, and this one has... I'm not sure you can see it. It has the letters of which piece goes where. So you don't have to play box Jenga trying to figure out where it goes. They're labeled. Like this says B right here, so I know B goes right there. Because I was looking at this going like, man, how hard is this going to be to put back in the box? Easy. Super easy. I'm so excited.
It's very nice.
I love a good insert.
Oh, so
sorry.
Yes. No, so join us next week, the following week. And then
we will potentially be on more because summer vacation.
Yeah, so we will have more days where we don't have responsibility the very next day. So,
however, we will also have children.
Yeah.
Who also do not have responsibilities, and therefore
possibly at some point maybe daytime sprints.
No, we could
daytime something because they're going to be out. They're going to be at camp.
They have camp.
Yeah, theater camp. So, at least for a couple of weeks. But so yeah, come join us, hang out with us. This is kind of a unusual week. We're not normally playing board games, but hey, if there's interest, we'll do it again.
Yeah.
And I do occasionally play some pen and paper RPGs that are book themed. So like you can go back and find Death of the Author and 1,000-Year Vampire was the first one I ever did. Some other things like that. So check them out. I should have my recap for last week's reading up tomorrow. And again, with summer coming up, probably more stuff going on. Mid-year freakout tags are coming up soon.
Mid-year freakout tags.
And I want to do an update on the different challenges I'm doing this year. So
I have like 3 different vlogs in progress. I'm working on finding books I read as a kid. Oh, we love each other.
I'll stream.
I'm working on I thought
my delicious water
of a bunch of books that I don't remember. There's one that I think I remember the title of, and one that I think I remember close to the title of. I've only filmed the intro.
Right.
I haven't looked all of them up yet, and so I'm hoping I can find them. What are you doing?
I'm just filling that screen with something.
Well, then fill it with something book related. Here. Get the cat back out. Fill it with that. Oops. There.
Nice. All right. Cool. Nice. All right.
So anyway, so I'm doing one on trying to find books that I read as a kid that I haven't thought about in a long time, and trying to see if I can find them, and then rereading them to see if the things I remember about them are correct. And if they're any good anymore. These are books that were very memorable. I still remember a lot about them. Really weird details for some of them.
Yeah, I mentioned that you're going to be doing your manga tournament soon.
Yes, I've started recording and reading for my manga tournament. So I don't want to have really big gaps between my uploads for that one, so I'm probably not going to start posting those at least until I have the next round done, because I'm going to have to buy more books in between each round, and I don't want, if there's a big delay in finding a next volume, I don't want that to impede my schedule. So I'll probably have the first 3 filmed before... I want to be on the 4th one before I start posting the other 3.
Yeah.
To make sure that there isn't like this huge gap. So that it's actually like punchy and fun. Yeah. But I have started reading. I've read 6 of the 16.
Okay.
Of the first round.
Nice. So
I've read 6 of the books so far. And I need to film the last 2 I haven't done a reaction to yet for filming.
Yeah.
But so I'm reading the first volume of 16 new to me manga, and the winner of each head-to-head will move on, and I'll buy volume 2, and then I'll buy volume 3 for the final 4, and then I'll put the last 2 against each other, and we'll see which manga wins.
So a lot of stuff coming down the way. Stay tuned on our channels, but I think we're going to call it a night for tonight.
Oh, and also we need to read... Oh my god! Ugh, all these free comic books. We got a free comic book day last week.
Yeah.
So we got most of the free comic book day titles. We didn't quite get all of them. We didn't really want all of them. But between us and our kids, because a lot of these are kids' titles.
I'm not reading all of those.
I'm gonna
read all the ones I wanted.
I've already had to read a lot of the kids' titles multiple times.
That's not my...
Our son is obsessed with his comics. So, yes, I've read the Mega Man free comic book day comic so many times.
All right.
So, We need to do these.
So another good thing, another one coming down the way. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna call it a night. It is getting pretty late.
Okay.
So thanks for dropping by and hanging out with us while we play some Bookish board games. Stay tuned to the channel because I'm sure we're gonna be doing some more of that later. As always, I hope your reading journey is going well. Anything you'd like to add?
No.
Okay, I ask it every week.
You do, and I don't have anything any week, so it just feels.
You have something pressed.
I don't want to do my catchphrase on your channel. That feels weird.
Well, until the next one.
Bye.
Take care.